you started off with a really crucial point that I hope everyone hears, which is the difference between hormetic stress or healthy stress versus toxic stress. So hormetic stress is where you push on the system of the body, as you described with exercise. So it's, I did only a 30-minute run today. I did high intensity interval training. That was a hormetic stress. Toxic stress is a job that you hate. It's a relationship that you need to get out of. It's growing up. We can look at adverse childhood experiences or ACEs, having a parent who was divorced before you were 18. So we can define that line between healthy stress, hormetic stress, and unhealthy stress or toxic stress. And I think this point you made, which is an ancestral health perspective, is so important. So, when I have a patient who says to me, I have Hashimoto's, my endocrinologist said, no way can you do intermittent fasting. I say, well, we evolved on the savanna to do intermittent fasting. Like, we were designed to have this period of metabolic rest where we stopped eating, as you described, a few hours before sundown. So that's usually, 3+ hours before you go to bed. And we were designed to not eat again until we, got up in the morning and had time to kind of gather and hunt and do the things that we needed to do. And we even know from the work of Sachin Panda at the Salk Institute that, if you look biologically, it makes sense. Melatonin starts to rise 3 hours before you go to bed, and insulin, you become much more insulin resistant. So your most insulin sensitive time is when you're in the morning. And that's when I eat carbs, as an example. So I think this is a really important point about circadian rhythms and kind of honoring our sacred biology and eating in a way that's in line with that. Like, we're not designed to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snacks in between. Yeah. And, to share a bottle of wine and have a big dinner before we go to bed. That's just not the way our DNA evolved. So we need to get back to that place of eating in a way that's much more in sync with what our ancestors did and what our DNA wants.
Yeah.